You saw the title and thumbnail, no need to explain what this is, so we'll get straight into it. But before we do that, let's ask the question, how would this be able to happen? Now, in one of the books, I don't remember which one, but Makoto the Sigilite said that the Emperor should have made all of the Primarchs females. For which reason, I don't really remember. I don't really care either. But with that out of the way, let's say if the female Primarchs did exist, which ones would I smash? Getting us off with some good old number order. So, the Primarch of the First Legion, Leona L. Johnson, which is what I'm gonna call her, based just off of looks, instant smash. I really love the stoic look she has. I feel like she would be definitely a top in bed. Primarch of the Third Legion, Fulgrim. I'm gonna be honest, I already thought Fulgrim was good looking as a guy, not trying to be gay, but as a female, instant smash. Next up we have Pachurabo, which I can't really come up with a female name for her, but Pachurabo, I feel like she might do stuff you might not be down with, but I'm still down, so smash. Okay, so next up we have Jagadai Khan, which I feel like Jagadai Khan would be basically like the opposite of Pachurabo when it comes to like doing stuff, because I feel like Jagadai Khan would be more willing to like ask you about your opinion on things that you might want to do, which is a plus. Smash. So next up we have Lehman Russ. Now, when I said that Pachurabo is going to be a top, Lehman Russ is going to be a top as well, but like 10 times more. But I'm also down with it. Plus, Vikings are pretty cool. Smash. Alright, for this one we have Rogol Dorn. And I'm gonna be honest, Rogol Dorn is probably going to be the most mid one in this entire list. But I'm gonna have to go with pass, mostly because I think it's not really gonna be that much of a fun time. Alright, so for this next one, oh Jesus, we have Conrad Kurz. Yeah. So you're probably gonna get skinned alive or something. So pass. But unlike Conrad Kurz, Sanguinius, on the other hand, oh, it would be so good. Think about it. Sanguinius has wings. So you could do it in the air. Imagine how cool that would be. Smash. And next up we have Ferrus Manus. And I'm gonna be honest, what can those hands do? Okay, hear me out. I know they're made out of metal, but her hands are supposed to still be like sort of fleshy, I think. I don't know. I don't really know the lore on her iron hands. But I'm gonna give it a shot. Smash. Alright, so next up we have everyone's favorite angry Primarch, Angron or Angronia, which is what I'm gonna call her. Which I'm gonna be honest, she's probably gonna kill you before you're able to do the deed with her. But if you're able to do it still, I think you're probably going to die in the process, and I'm not really gonna try to die, so pass. So for everyone's favorite blue Primarch, we have Rubuta Gilliman of the Ultramarines, which I'm gonna have to go with Smash on this one. You know, the short hair, kind of tomboy look that she's giving me is kind of, I don't know the words, but yeah, Smash. Now for this one we have Mortaria or Mortarion. If I'm able to get past the smell, Smash, and based off of look, Smash, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle the stench coming off of her, so pass. I now have everybody's favorite red Primarch, Magna the Red, or Magnus. Now, I don't know about you guys, but something about it is just hypnotizing. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel compelled to say Smash. Alright, next up we have the arch traitor herself, Hora Lupercal. Now, I think I'm gonna have to go Smash on this one. She's already pretty charismatic, which I feel like it's gonna be a pretty good time. And plus, I'm gonna say that this is going to be the uncorrupted version, which is gonna be even better, I think. So yeah, Smash. Up next we have Lorgar, or Lorga, I'm gonna call her that. Now Lorga is really religious. I'm gonna guess she's gonna be very nun-like, so I don't think she's gonna really be down with smashing. But even if she was willing to down, I think I'm gonna pass because I don't want to hear her talking about how good the Emperor is all the time while we're doing it, so pass. Alright, for this one we have Vulcan, or Volca, which is what I'm going to call her. And I feel like Volca might be my favorite one, besides from Fulgrim, out of all of the Primarchs. Because Volca, she's gonna be like such a nice person, you know? Like, she's gonna be so kinding. I feel like she's gonna definitely be like helping you through the ropes, I feel like, if it's your first time doing it. If I'm able to get past that her hair is on fire, and if it doesn't burn me. Actually, no, you know what? Even if it does burn me, I'm still probably gonna want to do it, because I love it that much. Smash. Alright, now we have everybody's favorite emo Primarch, Corva Corax, which is what I'm gonna call her. Smash. Emo. You know, I think that's pretty cool, you know, if you ask me. So yeah, Smash. Now I know what you guys might be thinking, two Primarchs at the same time. That's like, ooh, that would be so good. But no, think about it. Alfaria and Omegon. Even if you're able to do with them, I feel like they might come up with some like elaborate scheme that's just gonna take forever, and at the end it's probably not even gonna be worth it. I might have to go with a pass on this one. Now, just because I can and I want to, I'm also going to go for the Empress of Mankind. You know, I think in one of Major Kill's videos, she explains all of the Empress aspects, and it got me wondering, what if you had an aspect for smashing? So I'm gonna have to go smash on this one, even if she doesn't have an aspect for smashing. I'm still gonna smash. Alright everybody, I think that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys have anything you want to say down in the comments below. Make sure to click the like button and subscribe because I'm desperate for that. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Bye bye guys. See you in the next one.